Yeah, it's great to see everybody.
Yeah, it's great to see like so many different play styles. It's like you're getting to see these good players and compete against people who they might not, people who they might not regularly play against. Okay, let's get to it.
Another Chun good matchup. Let's see how this one plays out, since last time it was two different players, right? With this Chun versus Yun. And, Volvopolis is doing a good job of balancing that offense and defensive play, but here comes the foot dive, right?
The foot dive. Foot dive.
Looks like both players are pretty...
keeping her safe.
They're looking a little timid right now. They don't want to commit too hard.
Okay. Gets the completion there.
Getting out of the corner. We got the neutral game.
This Chun though, taken to the air a lot.
I think that's her best option against dive kicks, right? You did neutral jump roundhouse.
You want to stay on the same basic horizontal plane.
Oh man, that damage.
Good stuff.
Last hit, huh? But yeah, the jump roundhouse or the jump fierce, you get a little juggle off of that, and that's not bad damage, especially with a low HP character like Yun. I'm going for that instant overhead. A lot of roundhouses there. If she kept it up, that could have been a stun, but looks like she's just gonna back off a little.
Yeah, man, that's damage. Add some counter hit into that. That's so a property some people might not know who play this game. The counter hit adds, let's say, it does 150% damage of that normal, but it also does 150% of stun. So if your move does 200 stun, get a counter hit, that's actually 300 stun. That stuff adds up.
And there's a stun. Speaking about stun.
Speaking of which, he's not going to spend a meter because he wants to bring it into round 3.
After that OS dash punch, it went downhill for this Chun. She was working on it perfect,
That's an OS we've seen before. And it works out for you. It catches, and obviously this is the best backdash in the game. It can catch this, it's going to run you down. Focus not enough in the red focus combo.
Drops it, but he got the corner still. He went for the mix-up and it's getting paid off. It's paying off. Into another stun. Shigashin Hurricane taking this round.
Yun doing the Yun stuff. Yeah. Okay, see you on it. Okay, cool. Great stuff. Great stuff from both players in that particular match. Let's see if Volvopolis can come back with a response and stop this Yun from going on a tear. I think, you know what? This is the kind of momentum that I think can bring someone into Grand Finals. What do you think?
Yeah, he's been playing pretty solid, just going in, adjusting to his opponent, because it looked like he was, going to lose that 2-0, right? And he just brought it back.
Yeah, it's that mental strength that you have to stick with it until the end. This is the same Yun that we saw against that Dawson earlier, which he put up quite a fight, but he stuck with it for the entire round. It did not break. So let's see if he can make it all the way through losers and not break. But at the same time, Volvopolis will not make it easy on him.
Volvopolis, he has answers, but gotta make he doesn't have that read on the opponent just quite yet.
Ooh, just like
and that's
that.
kind of an awkward start.
Yeah, the dash forward and focus. Yun can break focus,
yeah.
Not that tough.
Going to low, jumping low, and let's see. Oh, wake up!
But drops the combo.
And you got a little
for
focus. You can't let Chun focus you.
No, you can't even block a level 1. Dash forward and she's blocking. Ooh, now she's in the corner. Ooh, lets it rip, but gets punched in the mouth. Into the air lock. It's not a bad decision. I was saying earlier, you kind of want to stay on the same horizontal plane.
Don't punish on the shoulder to do the
anti-air. We got it.
Let's keep it up. Fight! has been recorded.
Good tech.
That's with a tick throw. Chuck and plasma. I gotta keep it slow for Chun.
Can't cancel out that double hitting fireball. Not like that. Oh, that backdash.
That backdash. Gotta keep your distance against this killer, you know? Good answer. Just keeping it slow, you know? Keeping it at his own pace. Playing his game. So we're gonna see the safe jump. And no setup.
No. No safe.
I thought he was gonna go for the setup, but oh, interesting. Going back to that mid screen, you know, he wants that
really
space to
seen a lot
backdash.
in this particular matchup, the reversals from Bullet on Wake Up.
Yeah, she's been Bullet has been sticking to those EX legs as a reversal option. A good one. On block, it's not negative enough. It's not negative, so you can you won't get punished for it. That's
Oh,
what I'm
that's
trying
a
to
chip
say.
one. I didn't realize. Wow.
Oh, I thought that was a hit.
I
Yeah,
did too,
wow.
but apparently not.
It's not looking good right now. He's in the corner against 3-bar, almost 4-bar gun. Oh, he blows it on
maybe
that.
still in stun risk.
Yeah.
Out of it.
No, he's good now.
Yeah.
Punishing that backdash with the X legs, he's on his game, you know? We're gonna burn the ultra.
Likely.
He's about even. But he wants that mid screen, and he's gonna
Oh, that's damage right there.
control the pace of this match right now since he got his left lead. Guns in the corner.
Oh gosh, not throwing sweeps out like that, you're not. Man,
Yeah. He's in chip range if he gets that bar soon. Oh! He challenged the focus with his own.
keeping himself alive. Wow, good stuff.
Good stuff from both players. And we have it at 1-1 right now.
And keep in mind, this is still... This portion of the tournament is still best of 3, so... One more... The winner of this match will move on to losers finals. But before that, we need to go through winners finals. So this next match following this will be best of 5, back in winners bracket. Try and make that
Who's gonna take
abundantly
this?
clear.
Oh, so Joe, who do you think is going to take this round and take it to losers semis?
You know, if you asked me last round, I would have said Sugar Train Hurricane, but in this moment, I don't think Old Blue's gonna let him win.
And there's the first hit.
But let's see.
She answered that focus attack. Let's see if he has more answers for this. Good with punish.
Answer
with
this,
the foot dive
actually,
too.
I don't know the answer to this question. Can Chun juggle off of the air hit focus?
I think so. What's Sun Normals? I'm not Chun. Don't know too much about Chun, to be fair.
That's the thing. I want to say that she can, I just don't know exactly how. I apologize for that. Anyway, back to the match. Getting all
Keeping
this-
the distance, making some Peter.
Yeah, she can basically set the pace of this match. Now this life lead, young in the corner. Wow.
He's a little afraid to go to air or try to anti-air. It's not like he has the strongest anti-airs either, but he has a decent amount of bar. And, you know, missed time palm, it's gonna give it, you know.
Even if it was timed, that was an EX fireball, so it would have went through anyway. Got
Good
it.
reaction by Volvapalooza.
Yeah, good stuff. Oh, focus break.
Looks like Volvapalooza is kind of calming
Dash.
down on, you know, their wake up because, you know, they're just waiting for the OS and just blocking, you know? It's good.
Yeah, I mean, he's proven time and time again in this tournament and in this set that he can punish that backdash, so he's got to consider some other tools in his tool belt, perhaps. Perhaps a command throw.
Oh man, he's dropping that combo. That was pretty unfortunate.
He's going to need to turn it around right here. Oh, lose it. One combo away, and there it is! Wow, with
There
the
it
combos.
is. Volvapalooza takes it 2-1. What a solid Chun performance.
Yeah, good peace of mind to keep the down charge during that hit to combo that crouch hard punch into spinning bird kick for full damage meterless. Good stuff.
He did have the meter to burn too, did he not?
I have, we talked about this last week, but I forget things that have literally just happened. I don't recall. But anyway, back into winners. We're going to have actually Sage 2050 taking the place of Doc Holliday in this tournament versus User, who, like me, is fighting the ill effects of the late night. Let's see if he has the endurance to sustain through the completion of this tournament. It is both a tournament of skill and physical endurance. Oh, getting buzzed. Sorry, guys.
It's while Joe's kind of away. Is there anything that you guys would like to see? Oh, there's User. So our match should be coming up soon. But is there anything else you guys would suggest for our next tournament? Any wish list items?
Yeah, let us know. I mean, we put these things on for you guys, so really we try and cater to as wide of a user base as we can. Which again is why we've done the West Coast tournament versus the East Coast tournament. But yeah, let us know. And if you're sitting on some cool piece of information, go post in the forums. We're always looking for advice or looking for people to even just like help tournament organize. I mean, we're growing out of our boots. Our little shoes too tiny. Our fish tank too small. We're bigger fish now. Trying to manage too many people, but I don't know. With that, we just like seeing the community step up within itself and take the reins here. I even Dumba, for example, here. I asked him shortly prior to the start of this tournament if he could be ready for this. He responded. So good on you, Dumba. Thanks for coming out.
No problem.
All right. Did I see User go to Guile? Yes,
Sure did against that Honda. It's gonna be a rough one for Honda.
Now I know that he plays a lot of characters, but let's go full screen. Alright. Okay, this is gonna be tough. Let's see if Sage has the patience to work through this match, jumping in already. Oh, and again, missing the anti-air. You want to go with stand medium kick in that instance, because Honda was just too far away for crouch hard punch to catch. Okay, again, gets the trade in Honda's favor that time. Now he's in. That crosses up.
Hit. He got that flash kick, and maybe he can pull this one out.
Putting himself in the corner. Even that small life lead won't quite be enough. Not against the Guile match. You're going to eat a lot of chip. You need a lot of damage trying to get in. Just like that.
He's really pushing him to the other corner, and User should own his space a little bit more. I'm not sure about that. It is Guile Fireball,
Oh wow!
And he gets it with a jump in.
Just enough lower body and vulnerability to fireballs to catch that jump in hard punch right at the tip.
It was very good. That jump in.
Not in Guile's favor.
With Void Show. Good combos.
Sage has the meter. One connection with light punch into hands is going to be big damage for Guile. Oh, that air throw. Taking control of that space.
He's really taking control of this match.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot better space control from User in this particular matchup. But now he's in the corner. Guile in the corner. He's going to make a decision. Sage being very patient, just sitting there waiting for something to happen. Waiting to react. No, that's not what you want.
Unfortunately. See if he can pull this one through.
Oh no, but he didn't have the charge, nor he could connect deep enough for Super to connect.
He's letting him jump in, and he needs to capitalize on that free damage.
Oh, no.
There we go.
Right enough. Ultra taking it, giving away the round with a very far away reversal. Perhaps he's antsy. Perhaps he's feeling the effects of being awake at 12:30. I certainly am, realizing what time it is as I yell in my small apartment.
Not everyone's as old as you are, I guess. But sadly to say, we're about the same age, I believe.
Well, nah, man. I mean, I don't know where you are, but it's like 227 beats right now. My side of the country, that's
for all of us.
my side of the country. That's like 12:30 in the morning. I've got neighbors, and my floors and ceilings are paper thin.
You're not going to be very popular with your neighbors next Monday, huh?
Well, it's standing on paper also. It's a bad decision for anyone to make. But, nah, we're cool. We have a good relationship with all of our housemates and our landlords. They're, oh, darn, didn't switch out. Yeah, it's a good living situation right now. Looking for a house, though, but we'll see. Trying to find something in the same area, but it's tough. But who am I to talk about the housing market of Pittsburgh while we've got winners finals going on? This is best of 5. So even though Sage took it right off the bat, he still needs to win 2 more in order to advance in this tournament. Yeah, let's get to it.
You switch to that Rolento. Let's see if you can make something happen.
Let's see if he can press buttons this round to take it. Oh no, he knows the jump back. Okay.
He knows the solution to this character.
Yeah, it looks like he understands how to manage.
Oh, he went for that punish, but he still got him in the corner.
You know what? I agree with that neutral jump, and that's...
Whoa, that reaction? I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say that was a reaction ultra. So he was kind of going crazy that other time, huh?
You're a nice guy, Demba. That's all I'll say about that. You're a nice guy. Okay. Yeah, you'll see Honda do that neutral jump just to bait some kind of... Yeah, anything like that. That neutral jump hard punch is going to catch you. You know what?
Can't focus against Honda very well.
I doubt Honda's going to spend any more of that bar in this round and save it for... Probably.
I would just burn it. I mean, you gotta, cement this victory.
Ooh, yeah, at this point, burn it to win it. Oh, and he blew it.
The one time he didn't block it. That was the first time he didn't. But at least he got that full stick of butter for this round.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
Good trades. Good trades.
Ooh, punching that knife. That is
you
not
got
a
that
normal
punish.
projectile. That is... It works more of like a normal hit, so you can punch it out of the air. It's not a projectile.
Just like Ibuki's kunai.
Exactly.
It's pretty much the same. Maybe a little worse.
Yeah. Oh,
no punish? Oh, that's unfortunate. He got thrown out of that headbutt, and
looks like he wanted butt splashing. Oh, focus, letting it rip and oh no.
He didn't get the... Oh, he's just getting a little impatient. User ties it up to 1-1.
I will say that was... I think that was a little messy.
Very messy. Very messy.
I don't think we're going to see much of a change of game plan the way that Sage entered that match, but I believe that User is going to try and abuse all of Rolento's moves all at the same time, as fast as possible, to edge out another win. But that is 1-1, best of 5. Let's hit.
I like Sage's approaches in the beginning. I'm not sure what happened to that.
You know what I think got to him was he was failing to punish in situations where he knew to punish. And I know that me personally, whenever that happens to me, okay, yeah, Soul's saying that maybe he doesn't quite know the matchup, and a lot of people don't with these newer characters. That there's just certain moves that you don't want them to get away with. You want to get all the damage that you can.
There's a lot of matchups in this game. It's hard to blame him for not knowing this matchup in particular.
Yeah, that's true. There's 44 characters in this game. That's a lot. I mean, if you haven't stuck with it for nearly the decade that it's been out, I mean, it's not
quite
easy.
a bit of knowledge. Wow, starting off with that headbutt.
Starting with the headbutt. You know, I bet he expected a back roll, and you know what? I don't fault him for that, because he's been pressing a lot of buttons. Oh, that'll beat that option.
He's just going in, and looks like the right thing to do. He didn't get punished for the headbutt.
Not get punished for that. I mean, that could have been a raw ultra, but you know,
focus
it's the ultra here, so I guess he's okay.
He still has a little life lead. I think he should press his advantage. Beautiful, beautiful answer to that.
Yeah, that's what he's been wanting this match. As to avoid blocking, but even if he did block it, that's still a full punish, because it's -5. Oh, again with the raw headbutts, just doing it.
That's this game plan sometimes, you know? Oh, you got that level 3, level 2 maybe, but doesn't matter. You got him in the corner.
Yeah, you got him. You got that whip punish on that stand.
Now he's out.
Lots of recovery, but it's a good button.
It's a good button. That was a punish, right? The slide?
No, I don't quite know at that range if that was exactly a punish. I don't think it was. Ah, no anti-air.
He's getting a little antsy. You gotta calm yourself, Sage.
Just raw ultra. Just raw ultra in that situation. He has to. So, what you have to realize, if that pogo comes from the air, Relento has to go airborne again. So you can reversal in that situation if you have the charge. It looked to me. See. Oh, no full punish. Just get a jab
That's the
in
right
there.
thing. You gotta -5, guys.
It's -5. Honda has a great jab. Ooh, did not cross up, although I thought it would. It's out of the corner. It's tough.
It's tough.
Against Relento, I just like regular meaty pressure, because if I didn't hit him out of the thing he did, I can react to that Mekong Delta escape.
Yeah, he's good.
No focus for me. Gets the headbutt.
Did we get it? Was your
No,
vice
because
correct?
he had crossed
Guess
up and he
not.
was too far away. This I don't think will catch him, though, because he was too far away.
That was interesting. He just kind of waited and did that headbutt, and it worked out for him. Butt slam, let's see. I don't know which side anyone's on. Everyone keeps on switching sides. That should be it. Hands.
Plays it with solid play. Okay, good stuff. Yeah, no, the reason that when he did pop Ultra, yeah, I see Soul saying, just Ultra it, and then the one time he does Ultra, it whiffs. I know.
Of course.
I know,
I think that is the correct decision, but that was unfortunate.
No, if he had waited just a little bit longer to pop, it was because the pogo had landed so close that Relento had crossed up before Ultra came out. But he kept him safe, and even with that fast Ultra, not quite fast enough to reach full screen like that, so he kept himself safe, even for making such a brash decision to Ultra after blocking pogo. Who'd have thought? Who would make such a decision or take such advice? I don't know. Alright, but Sage, one round away from making it to Grand Finals and sending User back down to Losers Finals.
And it's 2-1 right now. First. Oh, he switches to Seth, huh?
Third character we've seen. So he does play a lot of characters. I've played him before. He is pretty solid on his combos with a lot of different characters. Puts a lot of time in it, guys. Let's see if he knows the matchup. That is more important, perhaps.
He's just gonna do it. No reason to take any pressure when you can SPD.
Something I want to point about Seth's SPD in particular. A lot of people think that's 2-frame SPD. It is not a 2-frame SPD. It's a 3-frame SPD. It is one of the main differences between him and Zangief. I mentioned in the last tournament, we saw Kita play a lot of Seth, that while the SPD doesn't do quite a lot of damage, Seth does get that free mix-up after. Oh, that's a full punish. You get the kick afterwards, that'll do it.
I'm not sure how I feel about this character change. I feel like it's a little worse for him.
Yeah, I don't
I
don't particularly put this as a great matchup for Soul.
You get jab into hands and you lose like a third of your health.
Yeah, it's that damage, bro.
I mean, Seth.
User doesn't seem to want to block anything, so it's... Hey, he's gonna press those buttons. Ooh, focus break.
What's it? And that jump fierce is gonna put a huge dent in his game plan.
It's that stop sign, man. You try and go into the air and dive kick like that, Honda just has to stay on the same vertical plane as you. Okay, so Seth is
That's pretty good
jab away from losing it. Oh, that could have been it. Did not cancel fast
Drop
enough.
like a combo. That's
There
it.
it is. That is it. Sage moving on to Grand Finals, sending User down to the Losers Finals, down to the Losers Bracket. So User, please stay with us. Oh, of course it lags. Of course you will blame. You're East Coast. Deal with it. You brought this upon yourself. You will stay with us through losers finals. Let's take a look at that bracket. We've got Volvapalooza versus User. We got that Chun versus I don't know who. I don't know who he's going to bring out against this Chun. Who do you think he's going to go with? He can play a lot of characters.
I think he's gonna play Rose like he did before against that other Chun. It was Dr.
Doc Holliday?
No, it was
Oh, Dr.
Suppository.
That's correct.
And I'm not sure if that's like the best of matchups, but he seems to be pretty comfortable on that Rose.
Or maybe he's just trying to counterpick himself. Who knows? Okay. So this, again, is a best of 5 losers finals. Winner will move on to grand finals with a chance to reset the bracket. So even if they win that match in grand finals, they would still need to win another best of 5 to reset the bracket and take the win tonight. Who are you liking in the tournament right now, Demba?
If I have to choose one person, I like to, Sage was looking pretty good. I liked his game plan. He stuck to it. Not a big fan of Honda, but he plays him well.
That's fair. I mean, there were some changes made to Honda in this version of the game that, some people might say that he's pretty low tier. And while
Like Grass, however.
well, no. So I don't know. Like, I tend to. I like some of the changes they made to EX hands always moving forward, no longer able to moonwalk, so he's able to keep charge after that and just get damage. But,
Oh, he took a lot of gray health. But it don't matter if you're playing against
watch
that.
your feet, gotta block low. Into SPD, what's the setup? Yeah, he has no reason not to.
That delay wake up, and he didn't respect it. He just got thrown out of his. Ooh, was that a real punish?
Oh, knowing the
That's a real
punish! Yeah, that is.
That is a big
It's
damage.
minus 11 on block. It is up there. It is not good on block. He knows the
challenges
matchup. I don't think User feels good about this decision. Perhaps he has counterpicked himself.
You stay in the corner. That's what he said. Don't got time to babysit you. Stay in the corner.
Nah.
He's building up that ultra. He just doesn't want to be able to do anything. So that's Fireball's not the best.
I mean, getting that ultra stops Seth from having that option in neutral. And then once Chun has the life lead and that kind of...
Oh, that's done. Red focus into death.
This match is over. Oh, styling!
Oh, the style combos.
I'm sorry, this is a Street Fighter tournament, not Marvel vs. Capcom, so you can take your air juggles home with you as you attempt to move on to grand finals. Taking a commanding victory. I felt good about that. That was quite a show, putting on the clinic, putting on the Chin Seth clinic. I guarantee we will see a character change, but to who, I am not sure.
He should play that Rose, I think. I think that's the one he's most comfortable on.
I think we're going to see a Relento switch.
Rolento?
I think he's
I don't-
going to try and take advantage of some of those Relento buttons and some of those Relento tactics.
I think Volvapalooza has done their homework. And we'll see.
Perhaps. Perhaps. I haven't seen... What I haven't seen, as opposed to other matchups in this, is that User is not taking advantage of option selects against the backdash. I haven't noticed
Maybe
that at all.
I'm not sure about Seth, because if he has any reasonable OSs on Chun.
Oh,
maybe,
does Lightning Eggs not connect?
I think it's a little slow. I think it's a little slow, to be honest.
You know what? You may be right. I may be the one that's wrong in this situation.
Okay. regardless, you know. He didn't use OSs regardless. Let's see if this Rose change helps him, you know, battle this matchup a little better.
Okay, let's get to it.
The backdash start.
Ooh, focus.
And he's not blocking low. Gotta check your toes.
Yeah, no.
No punish on the sweep.
Ooh, counter that sweep. Oh, a little too late on, or a little too early on that Zanchu, but good stuff.
One of that meaty stuff. But, you know, it's okay.
Oh, that.
Go for a little overhead.
Don't block. Don't stay
I
blocking.
like that. I like that focus. I know he could have anti-air, but he just wanted to keep him in the corner.
Oh, good Zanchu to go through that fireball.
Look at that. It just every time it looks like he's gonna jump over. No, just kidding.
Oh, no.
Focus.
Slide.
Stay in the corner. There we go. Smack him out of there.
Get anti-air.
The 1-2 slap.
Literally shutting him down on all fronts. Cannot get any kind of offense or defense going for that matter.
There we go. He got
Okay.
something started.
Looking for the
No,
throw
he
tech,
says
but
no.
nah. Too obvious. You see that from a lot of Rose on wake up, because if you go for a crouch tech or even a stand throw. Oh, good jump.
That was very good damage.
Yeah, Rose's close stand medium. Oh, no.
Oh, you can't be throwing out plasma. And now he hits the corner and a significant life lead.
Not
No
in
bar,
this
but that
matchup.
don't matter anymore.
Nah, he's on the fence. And that might
That
have been
is
chip.
it.
Was that chip? Or was that just not blocking high? No, chip.
It was chip.
He did the math in his head. He did the mental math.
It didn't matter. He could just jab right after it, right? And just do some legs afterwards. He was good either way. He was good.
Yeah, no, that was good stuff, man. Let's see
He
if User
had
can
that
respond
number.
to those two pretty commanding rounds, taking it. I ask you this: will we see another character change?
I'm not sure. I want to say yes. He hasn't been too much of a character loyalist.
Or will User fall to the physical effects of it being... I mean, it's nearly like
Quarter to
250.
one now?
It's usually like it's nearly 250 beat time.
250 beat time.
I mean, nearly. It's only like,
Write that in your Rolodex, children. Because you know that East Coast.
oh, it seems like he's taking a little bit. Oh, yep. There
Oh,
he
he's
is.
one to the
There's that
Relento.
Relento.
I'm not a big fan of this matchup, as I think Chen takes it if you know what you're doing.
I think so too.
Those legs reach pretty far and just stops those rolls in his tracks. And I don't think he's gonna let him get away with any of those shenanigans like he did earlier.
No, I
Not
think
against
that this
Zach,
person has
but,
done.
you know.
I think that Volva has done his homework, and he is very capable of punishing all those shenanigans. Tick throw, we got him.
He can't press anything other than
No,
crouch techs.
and Relento especially cannot. He does not have the wake up options. Oh wow!
He's just ready. I don't... Got a hit, but...
Jump forward.
Oh.
leg kick, okay.
Got the overhead. Let's see if we can get convert off of this. No OS. Oh,
Ooh,
that
will
is
that-
not punishable.
Oh, it was too low to the ground. Good. I like where your head's at. It's just a little bit too slow because Relento does still have some recovery as he lands, so it is possible to catch him with that particular option.
Very good anti-air.
Taken around.
a
Not
better
going
look
down
for
without a
User.
fight. Yeah. Yeah, this is... Volplusa up 2 in this set. Ready to send User home. But User responding, saying, I'm going to take a round. Not quite.
Looks like he was about to OS, but then kind of changed his mind.
It kind of looked like it got a little choppy on my end, so I don't know if there was some lag involved or...
Finally just wanted to
Oh,
Zanchu's
that's
to...
damage right there. Which actually does damage in the corner now, so like... No one's dropping
That's
out
the
of that now, not with Ultra. Not in this version of the game.
Tried for that fuzzy guy, but didn't quite get it. Keep him in the corner by spinning that bar, and
Gotta
he
block
takes this round.
And User puts
No.
himself at the edge of elimination.
I think he just got hit by that overhead, like pretty quick overhead. That roll is pretty good at anti-airing.
Blocking.
For whatever reason.
Good stuff, though. But into a tip for... no.
Oh, focus. Valento does not take kindly to focus. He just kind of says no completely. He's just finding his groove, and he gets a stun, and what is he doing? He
Showboat?
can't throw that away.
Are you showboating? Showboating like the... Oh, I was just gonna make a... I was gonna make a reference that maybe only one person would understand, but never mind.
Can't leave the audience hanging like that, Joe.
That's okay. No, I was gonna say... I will say it, so... no, because it takes us out of the moment too much. It is too much of a divergent reference. I'll tell you later in secret time. It's just you and me on the mic talking into the black hole that is the internet.
That rendezvous
I will let
afterwards.
you. Yeah, I'll press the stop stream button and then I'll let you know. But no, we are. User has just prevented himself from elimination from the tournament. Back in it, this is losers finals. Loser goes home, and the winner will get a chance to reset the bracket in grand finals. Yeah, we're gonna see it again. That Relento Chun, Volva, knowing his character, and ready for this matchup. There were a couple hiccups, but I think he played solid, and I don't think he's going to change his plan so much. He's just going to execute.
I hope he preemptively gets rid of that roll if user does use it aggressively.
That's true. Perhaps going for focus a little bit too much. User being right on it to break focus. Just too many tools to break it. Such as that.
Yeah.
Catch him in game. We're going to
he's
be close to
round.
stun. This is going to be this that'll
hit.
stun. Yeah. That'll be around.
Oh
no,
got
drops
other
combo.
combos. But I mean, it's doing pretty hard to. Yeah, there you go.
Not quite enough.
Pick up the pace. Fight!
Overpalooza looking a little flustered. Not sure what to do about all that meter gain.
You know what? I think I agree with that decision, though, of Volva to kind of back off and kind of just take a look at the matchup and just create that space. You have the life lead. You don't have a reason to be mixed up by things such as that. Focus backdash. He's blown up focus so many times in this match, I don't know if I can agree with that, but...
I think he's looking for an ultra right now, but he's kind of scared like what happened before.
I think you're right. Oh no.
Just
Not quite.
thought better of it. You know,
fireball.
I think he just likes to
Good
wants to
anti-air.
play his own game.
Volva needed that to really touch him.
Oh, he was a little too short for that 1-2 to hit, and he's gonna eat a full ultra, and it's gonna hurt. It's a
First kill. Definitely taking the life lead. Oh,
no OS. He should OS that backdash. It's not anything new.
I haven't seen him do it. Oh, burning all the meter.
He was a little impatient with that. He wants to win right now.
I don't know if you've
But
played
he-
User before, but impatience is the name of his game. But
Jump jab. Very good. Very good answer to that.
alive, sending it into the last match. Wow. Okay. Obviously, going to Relento was the right call. Volva not able to react to that character change, but let's see if he can change up his game enough to stay in it. Or will User defend himself and send himself into grand finals? What do you think?
It's tough to say. Let's see if Volva can make an adjustment. Honestly, I think I'm rooting for Volva, but I think User can make it all the way.
I also want to point out that Volva has been in loser's bracket for nearly the entirety of this tournament. He was sent in.
We took him out. He was playing pretty good. I wonder where he hicked up. He made a mistake.
I was trying to find that. It wasn't on stream, so I couldn't say, but Yeah, it was fairly early on. I think it might have been the first match. I'll have to confirm that after. Use it with the life lead right off the bat. Oh, no punish.
He's trying to find a good answer for his aerial things, but it's pretty tough.
Yeah, and he can make that recover so fast, but that will punish.
You get that? Oh, there we go.
That will punish.
Little too many. Nice.
Nah, a little too greedy. You've gained a bit too much meter, and he knows a punish to that. He's not going to let that free damage go out the window. Oh, that's interesting.
Ooh, that was interesting. Oh, what is
See,
that?
No, I agree with that. I don't think that neutral jumping on Relento's wake up in the corner is a bad idea. Because
Not
if he
at all.
goes for his EX escape, you can catch him in the air if he bounces off the wall. And then keep him in the corner. He doesn't get that escape.
And he spent bar too. It's just the best situation you can do for yourself.
It is win-win for you. But again, the life. No ultra to punish that. There it is, game. Ooh, not quite landing the focus. That sweep can be focus bait.
A lot of jump shorts from Chun. I wonder what the decision making is for that one. Oh, we got the EX overhead to low forward.
Yeah, I wonder if I was waiting for something to happen to get a full punish. I don't know if he's waiting for user to hang himself, but we'll see. Oh, that's damage. Oh, wasting the bar. Spending the bar, I should say, to get that extra bit of damage. Oh, no. I was going to save that. Ooh, juggle combos.
That is the juggle combo from Focus that we were thinking about earlier. He's punishing with his EX legs, and that's unfortunate.
That's
Good reaction.
Beat around. That's the thing. If you don't block that overhead or block the low that could have been before it, then you can end up beating an ultra, and that could be the round, as evidenced by that last match. Oh, there's
Is that a punish? Regardless, it was good.
Yes. Trying to keep him in the corner.
But
Not quite.
that focus didn't quite work out.
I would be careful with that focus. It is what lost you the round.
He was eating a lot of rolls, you know? Too many.
Oh, that'll
There
be
we
a...
go.
Oh, no. Drops
Oh.
the juggle combo in the corner. Oh, and he's still
Oh,
into
another
ultra. But he blows his ultra early, not... So he'll have to take some gray life if he wants to get that damage back. But loses a little bit of his explosive potential. I don't know if I agree with that popping ultra right there.
He wanted to even up, I guess, and get out of the corner. I'm okay with that, I think.
Chasing down the backdash. Man. It's the mix up. No. Keeping himself alive. No. Oh,
No ultra?
No, it could have been... That'll
Oh.
be it.
That's it. Overpalooza drops it, and user goes on.
Oh, wow. User sending over home. Good show from
3 straight
both
rounds.
people. Yeah, hey, man. I was going to say, good stuff from both players. I know, yeah, it was a dropped ultra because you saw that. So you saw the stand roundhouse, which was likely a dropped ultra input from Volva to lose the round. All right, and with that, we are going into grand finals. I should mention, it'll be Sage and User. Let's take a look at the bracket. Sage, who sent... it says Doc Holiday. We had substitution, but that's okay. Sage, who had sent User to losers. So let's see if he can win. He is 3 matches away from ending this tournament. Personally, for my own personal benefit, I will be rooting for Sage to end it in a quick 3. But only because it's nearly 250 beats, and I'm sleepy. People in my house are already asleep, except for maybe my upstairs neighbor. She's a waitress and works nights. So maybe not. That might be a lie. She's cool. Yeah, but I did want to say, Volvo making his way through losers bracket. Let me find his first match.
Dr. Suppository, actually.
Oh, wow.
The Chunmir, not.
Shinmir could have been.
There's
Shinmir,
Sage.
they all mixed. Okay, alright. Alright, and we are almost to it. This is Grand Finals. This has been our Street Fighters tournament series. We have tried to cater to our friends in the West Coast this evening. I know that typically we've been having East Coast based tournaments, but we can't forget about our West Coast friends.
Here we go. Here's the first game.
Yeah, and here this is a best of 5. User needs to win 2 sets in a row, so he needs to win this best of 5 and another. He needs to reset the bracket and win another best of 5 in order to win the tournament. And I will mention again that Sage was the one who had originally sent him to losers. So let's see if User can adapt. He's the one that needs to change the game up here. So let's see if that can happen. Alright, we're in it now.
Wants that run back.
Boot to the face. Ooh, no.
He's going in. Is that the adjustment he needed?
Yeah, apparently so. Just press buttons is the adjustment that is the life change that. It's the life, it is the life. Again, catching him with that
Dropping
overhead.
his combo though, but don't matter. No punish.
Working on a perfect. Wow.
There he takes it.
A command
Much
first
different.
round. That's how you want to
different.
enter Grand Finals, man. You want to make a statement, and that was a statement.
And after he lost earlier too. Saying, I'm not out of this yet.
Stop sign. Now you're in the corner. Good jump back
fierce.
fierce. Jump back fierce. Working since 1997. Good throw. Oh, nope, that's an overhead. You gotta block high. Or focus it. So a lot of people have trouble punishing. I think Sage is trying to save his meter for the 3rd round. He just
Looks like it.
hit that jab hands into super, and that's a lot of damage for Rolento. Ooh, raw headbutt. You saw that work a couple times in that last set, Sage. If you can remember. That but.
Oh, does this hit? Oh, it does.
And
Wow.
that juggled pretty high, but wow, good response. Good anti-air. Good
He's not letting
fundamentals. Nah. Get stomped.
I thought he had the read, but it looks like
Stop sign.
still needs to
Nah,
make another
don't reversal
adjustment.
like that. Sage has the answer. He's playing such. He is on point with his defense. All those buttons being pressed, he's got an answer.
that preemptive defense.
Yeah, I mean
That offense.
because he's looking for that neutral jump because of Rolento's the thing about Rolento's escapes and specials that users throwing out all take him airborne. So by going in the air and throwing out that stop sign, it's a relatively safe response to catch all of those escape options. What Rolento could do is trip guard with his sweep, which we haven't seen, or ultra on landing. But that would also have to mean that user didn't do anything on wake up, which is what the stop sign is preventing. But anyway, let's see. Let's actually see if there's a no character change. Sticking with Rolento. Okay.
He likes this, I guess, or he still wants to make that statement.
I mean, it worked for him in their last set. Remember, it went. It was the one where he was able to take a round with his Rolento. And he just got shut down before. But, over top, but no butt slam again. We had seen butt slam. Because user tends to press buttons, and in that situation, Honda can catch you pressing buttons. I don't necessarily. Oh, there it is. There's the sweep. Okay, maybe someone's listening. Maybe in my own best interest, I should not give advice to the players, but no. Oh well, we're all learning. That's cool. Okay, simple punish. Again, simple punish. Being patient. Ooh, good anti-air.
Face. Fight. First kick has been
Just stuffing that. That was a dangerous light punch, because even level 1 focus attack, if it does land counter hit, it will crumple, so you can gain
I can't believe it.
full crumple off of a level 1 focus attack by doing that. But Sage with full meter, ready to do some damage. Ooh, does not connect. There's an airborne hit. Does not have charge to pop super, nor do I think what he'd want to that early. Oh, could not break. Burns all of his bar. Hoping that perhaps Sage had just thrown out a light punch into hands. But even said it was first, so not exactly a good decision. Oh, and that'll be the round. That'll be the match. 1-1. Good stuff from both players. Yeah, it looked like User had fully responded in that match. Demba, have I lost you?
I guess there had a little technical difficulties. I'm still here.
Oh, okay. Alright, I do. So that, I mean, again, I will reiterate that with these online tournaments, technical difficulties will come up from everyone's end, from the people who are competing to the people who are running it. So a little bit of patience needs to be used from kind of everyone involved. And yeah, we appreciate you guys sticking with us, and yeah, we appreciate people stepping up and trying to help things be moved along when they can. Helping Soul out, being tournament organizer, who's been doing a great job, by the way, of keeping things moving and keeping the flow of these matches going smoothly. So, anyway,
Shout out
third
to
match.
Soul.
Yeah, shout out to Soul. All right, score is 1-1. Best of 5.
The battle has begun.
User obviously making some adjustments.
The first kick has been recorded.
I actually like that about Honda. I don't know if I've mentioned it yet in this matchup, or at all during this tournament, but that stand hard kick. It's a pretty good button because it hits low. And the good thing about it is that Honda can use his walk speed to force people to... Ooh, gosh, that'll be damage. When people try to adjust their walk speed by walking backwards, they can't block low and do that at the same time. So by throwing out that far-reaching stand hard kick, oh, that'll be ultra. Probably not enough to take the round, but it'll be close enough to put...
Just one more mix-up away.
Yeah. Ooh, tech's the throw, good tech. Ah, but good anti-air.
Yeah, he sure likes his roundhouses in AA.
Will the tide of battle turn? Fight!
Look at that trade. Pretty good trade from Lento. Oh, just throwing it out there.
Man, not blocking. That is maybe the third or fourth overhead I've seen him eat.
Gonna do a jet super. He just wants to take control of this round.
Yeah, he's gonna keep him right. Which is actually where you want Rolento, because
I don't think so. Oh, the trip card. Good, good.
There you go. That is the one thing that
Keeps
I
it
like
up.
to abuse in this matchup with Keith, because it's a good air button for Honda to press in a lot of matches, not just this one. Oh, wow,
Who takes it?
Yeah, 2-1. User going up. Going up in grand finals. He is one win away from resetting the bracket and giving himself a shot at winning this tournament. Mind you, it is 1 o'clock where he is right now, testing the physical limits of his own body. I actually don't know what region Sage is from, but for the underdog story, let's say it's the West Coast. It might not be. I might be lying. But oh well. Alright, so user. 1 win away from resetting the bracket. Has he made enough adjustments to take this tournament? I think he's made the right adjustments. I think he's playing pretty well.
Looks like he did.
Also, I will say that Sage has eaten a lot of overheads.
Yeah, he really wants a down back, and that's usually good, but not when you can get blown up and get lots of damage on you, and you can convert pretty easily.
I don't know if he's maybe just scared of eating some lows, or being put in situations where he's eating a stand kick. Oh no, not
No punish on the Rekkas. It's a little disappointing. Looks like his success earlier was from kind of punishing users' impatience earlier.
Yes, and it seems like that same ability to punish.
Just throwing out those sweeps, just full screen.
Man, he is one away from resetting the bracket. I mean, he's on a tear right now.
Yeah, he has his groove.
I think Sage needs to reassess his game plan and come at this match at a different angle, because it is not working for him right now.
Going for the Zoid shows.
You know what? It's something that we haven't seen in a lot of matchups. At a lot of these rounds, we haven't seen Sage go for the Ocho, but again, I will say, Razor hasn't attempted to sit still on Wake Up. Ooh, autocorrect headbutt.
He's still in this.
Not quite enough range.
Oh,
and that will
that's
do it.
Gonna end it.
That's gonna be a full Ultra.
User resets the brackets.
Resets the brackets. We are into grand finals. Okay. I kind of do like my own personal check. I know that if I were competing in this tournament right now, I would be out of it mentally and physically. I need a splash of water on my face, and I might need a drink. Certainly after this set. But hey man, I mean, we've just reset the bracket. Sage needs to make some major changes to his gameplay if he wants to come back and win this thing. Because the user has made those changes, obviously.
Still sticking with the same character. It's a good choice, but yeah. Let's see these adjustments that need to be made so user doesn't take it in a sweeping 6 games in a row. You don't want to lose that like that. That's not how you want to go.
No. I mean, user obviously taking the salty run back. Option select. Jump being safe. It was a weird hitbox interaction. I did not see that one coming. Blocked those twice.
Good confirm from short.
Yeah. Out of clear. No punish. Oh, was not blocking.
Stop blocking. Oh, beautiful. Just you don't have to do anything as Honda, I think. You just gotta wait for him to react.
Yeah, when Honda has the life lead, he has the ability to react. That was none of that comboed, folks. Those 3 hits. Ghetto combos, man. We got him.
I think Honda should just stay back and kind of react, you know? He doesn't have the onus to do anything. No.
I tend to agree.
Orlando doesn't have a fireball.
Just wait for that yellow flash and then block high.
Yeah, punish accordingly. Or just do the jump fierce. The neutral jump fierce was looking good.
Yeah, that's true. You can do that as well. All good options. There you go. Punish.
Almost.
Cannot leave that damage on the table. That crossed up. Yeah, that's one of those weird things. Like sometimes it does cross up, sometimes it doesn't. But I will say that if you focus, you can always focus that second hit of butt splash, unless the butt splash itself was a reversal, because reversals get armor breaking properties. Full punish. That's super. And that would be close to around. Nah, he's just gonna don't need it now. I don't know if he's gonna let him.
He has to come in that sometime, you know?
So, Denver, when do you think the headbutt's coming?
Right there, right there.
This match
Answering my own questions. Alright.
Got the read on that Sage.
Hey man, it was gonna happen sooner or later.
Ooh.
Ooh, get the crumple. Spends a lot of bar early on, I don't know. Oh, gets the overhead.
He's really close
to stun. Okay,
Answer
he's
that.
out of it now. Oh, option select.
He's a light.
Oh, that will always work on most of the Relento's options.
That was a quick round.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe you should headbutt a little earlier last round.
User going up 1 early in the reset. I mean, he's playing like he wants to win the tournament. That's all I'm saying.
No doubting you there.
Now, I doubt... I'm sorry, I got distracted. Okay. Remind you guys again, this is a best of 5. We are in the reset portion of the bracket. Sage had sent User to losers just 2 rounds ago, but User has fought back through losers finals and is back in grand finals, and he has reset the bracket. And he is 1 game up. He is 2 games away from taking it for the East Coast. Demba earlier on in this tournament talking all kinds of smack about the East Coast, but
You know, they're stepping up their game finally, I guess. That
good
cross
tick through.
hard punch, that was a really good block.
yeah, that's a tricky. See, you even saw there. It's a tricky hitbox. It hits basically it's like underneath of Relento's feet, and Relento has basically no hurt box. I was gonna say at all. Overhead.
And a throw. I'm surprised the stun's not happening, but you know, he doesn't really need it at this point.
No,
Running that bar, it's a little questionable. Maybe you can get an ultra in and bring it back.
Yeah, he just needs.
Fortunately, that did not. Oh.
There.
I was gonna say, fortunately, that overhead didn't even make contact with him, and even though he was blocking low,
Let's keep it up.
Did not matter.
did not matter. That
Again, yeah, you see it. See, they did a little bit of a nerf to Honda's light punch headbutt. It's not as good as previous versions. Has a little bit less invincibility, upper bottom invincibility, allowing things like that to just stuff it cleanly. Because Relento is fully safe in that kind of jump in. Oh man,
he's gonna take it. 2 straight rounds.
do you think Sage has cracked? Has he
I
cracked?
think he cracked. I think he cracked a little earlier than this. Maybe maybe before the reset.
Can he block high? Why you slap?
I think he was blocking high, but he's just not doing all the right things. Just not quite there.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you gotta be able to react to that flash and block that special high. That's tough because Relento gets so much damage from it, and he can use it as a reset after any kind of low hit in the neutral or anything like that.
Yeah, it's supposed to come with some risks, but it doesn't look like it, since most of the entrants today have not punished it significantly.
Yeah, not by any stretch. User is 1 game away from taking it.
It's the battle of the century. Fight!
Ooh, jump back there. Costume change.
That's what he needed. He needed the right color.
Yeah, he just says, nah, original Honda. Gonna wear that
Gotta
top.
unlock his final form.
Apparently so. Oh, just underneath. Out of there. Zero.
Bring on the chip.
Hurt boxes. Oh, the tick are not quite working.
Good punish. And he's going for
He's gonna block
random
that.
ultra. No punish. It's little. He's having this round too. He's doing real well for himself. but let's see if we can
Autocorrect.
finish it off.
Yeah.
Sweet. And
Autocorrect.
autocorrect headbutt. He had that round.
Oh man, trying to give it away, not punishing ultras. My goodness.
EX roll.
I don't know if he was looking for focus or just knowing that Sage has not been punishing us. What side is he on? I honestly don't know.
3 or
what
4
side
times,
he-
huh?
3 or
I'm
4
not-
times
I'm not-
crossing out.
Not a big fan of those headbutts putting himself. Oh, excuse me, the butt slams into the corner. But he's just going for it. He's just blocking it.
Air to air, and that's something that Honda has a lot of trouble dealing with is mix-ups that you cross under or cross over in quick succession, because Honda's reversal relies on having his headbutt reversal relies on having back charge. So by crossing him up, you take away that option.
You see Sage blocking high on the roll, and that's what you gotta do, because when you're higher, you have a skinnier hitbox, and he'll be closer to you when he rolls at you.
This is very.
But there's an ultra.
That is something that is definitely worth pointing out. That always, if you are in a position where you have to block Rolento's roll, block high gives you more options to punish than if you were crouch blocking, because and that just works out that your hurt box
Kinda baseball
expands
setup.
just enough when you are crouching that makes some punishes. Oh, and not gonna be right. Doesn't have the meter. Oh no, full punish! Oh, and user takes it!
Takes it 3-0, 5 straight rounds. 5
Congratulations
matches.
to user, all the way from the least coast to staying up in the wee hours of the morning to win this tournament. So congratulations to user and
Congratulations,
everyone,
user.
and also to everyone that has competed in this tournament. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for the West Coast for showing up this week. And check back for the show next week, as we will switch back to East Coast timing to cater to East Coast, and then the following week back to West Coast. We're going to try to flip-flop, but worst comes to worst, try and stay informed. Head over to our StreetFighter and join in with the community and look for updates there. We're always going to be posting, or if you have any comments or suggestions of how these things should or could be run, or if you want to help out, hop in there and just tell the mods, or just tell me directly, or don't tell Demba. Don't tell him anything. We don't tell him anything.
Just say hello. Don't be a jerk like some people.
Maybe say hello to Denba, but don't tell him anything. All right. Anyway.
Good night, everyone.
This has been our Street Fighters tournament series. Demba, you have a good night. Big congratulations to User tonight. And I just want to throw shout-outs to Soul for manning the Steam chat. He did a great job in there to keep things moving. And thank you for showing up tonight, Demba. I really appreciate you being here.
It's a pleasure to be here.
It's a pleasure to have you. All right, signing off. This is Joe Monday for our Street Fighter.